Lift, silver bass. Got one. Silver bass. Got one. Check it out.
So hard, Dada. Daddy, can I touch him?
Yeah, of course you can. Okay, so our ramp is now officially open. So we haven't been able to get out to this location, but I'm with my girls and silver bass is the plan. We don't have a ton of time. Super fun. Girls usually love it. Before we start, hi. Yeah, so we're gonna share with you how we, and maybe how you can take your kids out and target silver bass or just to get bites. And we're gonna be fishing suspended. We're gonna be fishing in the middle of the water column, and you'll kind of see that with the little baits that we're using. But find that the trick with this is you don't want to use something that's too big, and you don't want to use, we're using little plastic jigs and little jig heads that are 1/16 or 1/32. And the lighter bait that kind of glides more and sinks very slowly seems to be better than something that just drops very quickly or would float on the surface. So we're fishing 17 to, I don't know, 20 feet, 25 feet of water with very, very light baits, and allowing them to kind of just like flutter around in the water column, but keeping your line tight. But this is easy for kids, it's easy for parents to do, and it gets just flat out gets bit. So let's see what happens. So, emerald shiners, typically they spawn in the spring of the year, and you'll see them in you know, all over the Great Lakes, but you'll see them at times in huge schools close to shore. So it makes it great if you want to try to access them without a boat. And if you have a boat, those are things that you want to pay attention to, is actually physically look for the emerald shiners, because you should be able to see them, and or use electronics if you have them and find them. And then be aware of where you're seeing that bait in the water column, and also from shore think that you don't necessarily want to always fish right on the bottom. So, you know, a lot of times we will fish somewhere mid water column, you know, so 2 feet down, 5 feet down, 10 feet down. And with those lighter jig heads that you saw, or the lighter jig heads that we talked about, you know, they don't sink that fast. So you just keep your line tight, you know, let them kind of glide through the water column. And that's you know, basically the style that we're doing. So we're casting with light spinning rods. You know, and we're looking for those silvers and white bass that are, you know, chasing the emerald. So give it a shot. That's our plan, and hopefully, you know, hopefully we can find just a few of them. Lift, silver bass. Got one. Silver bass. Got one. Oh, that's it. Stop reeling. Check it out.
So hard, Dada. Daddy, can I touch him?
Yeah, of course you can. Right there. You guys keep an eye on them, okay?
I don't know if that's water.
Mila, you want to reel this one in? Mila, want to take this one and reel it in? You want to try? Yeah. All right. Ready? You hold it. Here we go, Mila. Whoa! Where's Libby with the net? Yay! Scoop them up. Bring them in, Liv. Bring them right in the boat. Good job, guys.
Can I pet him?
Yep.
Can I feel his little spikes on his back?
Totally. Let's give him a drink, though.
Yeah. Yes, can
Look at him.
Can I see it?
Yeah. Okay, let's put him in.
Put him in. Put him in.
Yeah.
Put him in. Put him in. Put him in.
Okay, so that's it. That's all you need. Some little baits like this. A couple of ultralights. These are not crazy expensive rigs, but the key again, if you're going to target these silver bass, try to think about fishing something lighter and fish it somewhere between the surface and the bottom. 1/16 ounce heads, 1/32 ounce heads, but on 5-pound braid, you know, or maybe 8-pound braid, and I'm fishing it on a 6-pound or 4-pound fluorocarbon leader, which is really important to be able to get the proper action out of these baits. But super simple. You know, if you're with your kids and you just want to get them bites, those are definitely things that I would always bring with me. As you can see, it's been a ton of fun with these two. Chasing spring silver bass. Our boat ramp just opened. Pretty excited about that. So hopefully we can get back to making some of these videos.
It's recording you, Mila.
Why don't you turn it around and talk about the silver bass yesterday? Why not? Or talk about fishing. What? Hey, what's going on? YouTube?
We are not on YouTube right now.
Well, we will be.
No!
What you do is called this is your content, right? So you gotta tell the story to your viewers.